says it's gonna be okay, but no one really knows that. That's just what you say. I just feel like it's a little bit unfair. I'm so over waiting. Like, when is it gonna be my turn? What did I do wrong? The thing is, I don't even want to be getting married or having kids right now, but I'm just starting to get nervous. What is wrong with me? I don't know why it's so easy for some people. And I just feel like I'm never gonna find the person, if I even have a person. And I don't want to sit around swiping on fucking dating apps and going on these first dates where you just sit down and you're like, let's see if we like each other. It just feels so forced. I don't want to be alone forever. I feel like we're playing musical chairs, and if I don't spend time on it right now, then I'm going to be the last one standing up when everyone sits down and everyone's going to get married and start having kids, and then I'm just going to be like the last single person and no one is going to have time for me. Like, I didn't have a bad childhood. It wasn't like super traumatic. But then, like, if it wasn't purity culture that messed me up and made me afraid to, like, date and take risks, then what is it? Like, why am I such a pussy? I just feel like I'm always working so hard on something. I'm always working toward a goal. Like, when is it gonna be my turn to, like, fall in love and relax and, like, chill? Even with content has been so fucking cool over the past few months, but I still don't feel like I'm in a place where I have like such an engaged community that I can relax. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what people want to see from me, and that's so consuming. And when stuff doesn't do well, it just feels like my life isn't interesting enough. God, I always used to say that, like, how can you even record if you're that upset? I don't know if I can post this.
Why is it so hard to find a high value man? What do you mean by that? Like, all I want is a good guy that takes care of me. But there's plenty of good guys out there. What do you mean by take care of you? I don't know, like make me feel safe, take away my stress, take charge for once. Oh, I get it. So a man you could submit to. Ew, what? A man who's bigger and stronger than you? Yeah. A man who can financially support the two of you? Preferably. A man who takes the lead on things? Sure. Right, a man superior to you. Ugh, why are you saying it like that? Like what? Superior, submit, like all these words are disgusting. Just because I'm a woman doesn't mean that men are superior to me. And I'm a strong woman. I don't submit to anyone. But you want to, huh? How can a man lead if you don't want to submit to that lead? How can a man make you feel safe if he isn't physically superior to you? How can a man support you financially and take away your stress if you don't allow him to? You say that you want all of these things, but the moment a man with those qualities comes around, you feel your independence slipping away and you panic. So how about you submit for once and let one of those good men give you what you want? I'll never submit, and you'll never find a man.
Number one reason why women cannot find and don't end up with a good man is because they don't eliminate the men that are not suitable for them. They continuously entertain a man that is inconsistent. This is the number one reason why women stay single, why women get smashed but they don't get wifed. This is the reason why women keep saying they can't find a good man. Like, the reason is because you keep entertaining men that are not into you. Just because you let him hit it does not mean that he's into you. A lot of the times, women look at men and they think, oh, I want a man that looks good because he's just not my type. Like, I deserve so much better. Honey, you've been smashing outside of your range for a long time. The guy that you've been smashing was completely out of your league, and that is exactly why he never wifed you. That is exactly why you have issues finding a good man, because you keep filling your roster with men that are not worthy. So ladies, stop entertaining any man that is inconsistent with you. Consistency is key. If a man wants you, one thing he will do is be consistent.
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to this beautiful channel. So in today's video, we'll be talking about why so many women are struggling to find a boyfriend despite their efforts. Okay, so I'm going to break it down why I think so, and I believe contributing to this issue, and more importantly, how we can shift the mindset to attract the right kind of relationship. Okay, so let's start with one of the most common problems: unrealistic expectations. It's natural to have standards, but sometimes those standards can become too high, making it almost impossible for any man to meet them. Okay, whether it's expecting him to check every single box on your list or wanting someone who fits a social media perfect image, these expectations can keep you single for a long time. Nobody is perfect, and relationship take work and compromise. It's about finding someone with whom you connect or important values rather than just ticking box off the list. Another major reason women can't seem to find a boyfriend is emotional baggage. Many of us are carrying wounds from the past or relationship, and it's totally understandable. But if we are not careful, we can bring the pain into our present lives, which becomes a barrier to forming new connections. Fear of getting hurt again can create emotional wars that make it hard for potential partners to get close. If this resonates with you, it might be time to do some internal healing and self reflection. Addressing those emotional wounds is essential for opening yourself up to a healthy relationship. So, waiting for the right time, then there is the idea of waiting for the right time to date. You might think you need to have everything figured out first: career, fitness, finances, before allowing love into your life. While self improvement is also always a good, there's a perfect time to fall in love. Sometimes waiting too long means passing a great support opportunity. Okay, life is always going to have its up and down, but that doesn't mean you can't find a partner to navigate them with you. You don't have to be perfect to start dating, so don't put your life on hold while waiting for everything else to align. Another big obstacle is the fear of rejection. No one likes to be rejected. It's a very human feeling, but sometimes this fear can become paralyzing. It stops you from putting yourself out there. If you're too afraid to approach someone or make the first move, you might be missing out on a great connection. Remember, rejection is not personal, it's just part of the process. The more you step outside of your comfort zone, the easier it becomes to meet people and eventually find someone who's great fit. Independency misinterpreted. This one is a bit tricky. Being a strong, independent woman is fantastic, but sometimes independency can be misinterpreted as not ending a man at home. Some men may feel intimidated or unsure on how to fit into your life. They think you got everything handled. The key is finding balance where you can maintain your independence but still leave room for someone to contribute and be part of your life. It's about showing that you are independent but also open to partnership. The hookup culture, in fact, finally, we can't ignore it. The impact of hookup culture. Dating apps and social media have made casual relationship much more common. A lot of women are looking for serious relationship, but the pool of men interested in commitment can feel smaller because of the trend. It's easy to feel discouraged when you are surrounded by options that are only temporarily. But my advice is to focus on being clear about what you want. It might take longer to find someone who's on the same page, but staying true to yourself or intentions will help you attract the right man in the relationship in the wrong line. If you're struggling to find a boyfriend, remember that it's not necessarily about you doing something wrong, okay? The dating landscape has changed and it's more complicated than ever. However, by being honest about your expectations, working through past emotions, baggage, and staying open to new experiences, you can improve your chances of finding the right relationship. Focus on your personal growth, but don't forget to let love in a long line the way it is. So, thank you so much for watching. Or I can say bye bye for now.